Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome. My name is David Litt. I am the VP of Digital Strategy for the Hco. And we've got a very special guest on tonight, keynote convention speaker number 2. And you know who it is? Can't tell you for a few minutes. So as you come on, let us know who you are, where you're zooming in from. Missouri. First up, glad to have you on. Just type your location in the chat. Let us know who you are, where you're zooming in from. My name is David Litt. I'm the VP of Digital Strategy for the Hco. And going to be watching the chat start to zoom by. Nevada, fantastic. Vegas, one of my favorite places on the planet. Idaho, I live there. Great, beautiful place as well. So welcome, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Try to spell that if you don't live in Albuquerque. I know it's official there, John, since it's spelled correctly. Mary Lou from La Puente, California. Awesome. Glad to have you. Missouri, Nevada, Idaho, New Mexico, California. Glad to have you all. Iowa, Idaho, Florida, San Fran. We've got Frisco, Texas, and Frisco, California. Hello from Texas, Canada, Nebraska, Oregon. Welcome. My name's David Litt. I'm zooming in from Colorado this evening. There's Bobby from Colorado. Welcome. Washington State, Wilbur, Nebraska. Glad to have you. I have a brother-in-law from Wilmer, Minnesota, pretty close in name, at least. Seattle, welcome. Glad to have you. San Gabriel, California. Thanks for joining. All right. Well, I've got a special guest on tonight. Can't tell you who it is, but looking forward to hearing from this person, one of the top 20 social media experts in our industry. So should be fun. As you come on, let us know where you're zooming in from. Seeing folks from all over, north, south, east, west. I'm zooming in from Colorado tonight. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Fun. Kansas, I lived in Kansas. Overland Park is where I live, just outside of Kansas City. My wife is from Kansas as well. Great Bend, Kansas. The great state of Iowa, all caps with an exclamation point. My son went to college in Iowa. Awesome. Manitoba, Canada, Seattle area, Florida, Austin, Texas, Green Bay, Wisconsin. My son went to Cornell College, just outside of Cedar Rapids. All right, Puerto Rico. Thanks for joining. Welcome. Glad to have you on. Getting a text message here. I want to make sure it's not our guest speaker. I think we're good. All right. Glad to have you all on. Zooming in. We're still right before the top of the hour. Yeah, my son was a pretty smart young man, so he is a scientist. All right. Well, good. As you come on, let us know where you're zooming in from. My name's David Litt, zooming in from Colorado today, just outside of Boulder, Vermont, Ontario, Canada, Bathurst, New Brunswick, Canada, Ohio, Washington, Colorado, Canada, Arkansas, Chicagoland. All right. Good. Mesa, Arizona, Alberta, California. We got lots of folks on. And I'm seeing we're right at the top of the hour. Going to give it another 30 seconds or a minute, and then we're going to jump over some PowerPoints. Going to run through some of the promotions and good things going on right now. Got a little bit of celebration, of course, with our Switch Squad. Got some winners. California, Montana, howdy from Florida, Ohio, West Seneca, New York, New Brunswick, Canada. Welcome, everybody. Glad to have you. Thanks so much for zooming in here tonight. Happy Wednesday. What's up? It's What's Up Weekly. My name is David Litt. I am the VP of Digital Strategy for the Hco, and there's Steve from Walla Walla, Washington, one of my favorite places just because I get to say it. Minnesota. Hi, Peter and Carmela. Thanks for joining. And PJ, welcome all. Glad to have you. Texas, Illinois, Madison, Wisconsin. That's a great spot. I lived in Wisconsin for a little bit. Montana, beautiful. Virginia, Colorado. Brother lives in Virginia. All righty. Well, let's just get started here. I'm going to go ahead and jump over to our PowerPoint presentation. We do have a special guest on tonight, and I don't want to spoil who it is, but I'm going to go ahead and let me know if you can see my screen in the chat. Give me a yes. All right, good. Lots of yeses, perfect. So here we go. So you all know, we announced it last week. We got a new brand partner special going on here this month, an extra $100 if you enroll somebody with a happiest pack, an extra $50 if you enroll them with a happier pack, an extra $25 with a happy pack. And of course, our happier packs include convention tickets. Our happiest pack include convention tickets, plus in the United States, also include an amazing $1,500 value vacation. So lots of value for the prospects and extra money for the enroller. In fact, the total enroller payout with the Fast Start bonuses is $400, $200, and $100. And this applies to the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. So great brand partner special going on this month on top of our Summer of Simplicity specials, which we'll talk about in a moment. So another big announcement tonight is we've got a new swag store. So really excited about that. Thanks to everybody who made that happen in the marketing department. The HappyCoSwag.com, new and improved. The swag store is live now. Don't leave this Zoom to go check out the swag store. You can do it right after. But we've got new brands, Nike, Yeti, Camelback, some of my favorites. Great new designs, really fun stuff. New merchandise, lower shipping and handling rates. That's one of the main reasons that we switched. But we got a much wider variety of water bottles and mugs and kind of cool stuff. And then coming soon, marketing department working on some gift cards so that you can run a contest and give away a hat or give away a water bottle or give away a mug. So really fun. And then of course, we've got some tools as well. You can see the pop-up banners there. So lots of great stuff. Check out the HappyCoSwag.com, but not right now. We're in the middle of all of our announcements for the week, plus an awesome trainer here in just a few minutes. So Summer of Simplicity going on right now. Not going to run through all the details, but rank up. And we have 4 levels of rank up. So it's a really fun program. And, each time you rank up, you earn more money, not only because you're a higher level, but also because you move across, or I guess I should say this way, move across the program and earn more as you have your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th rank advancements. And for those of you who are going to have 5 rank advancements from June to September, we'll take care of you as well. So rank up. We've got rank runner. So make sure you read up on the qualifications for that. But basically, it's based on May. So wherever you were in May, if you were a star, if you were a bronze, if you were silver, wherever you were in May, as long as you maintain that rank and hit the other qualifications associated with rank runner, you're going to get paid an extra bonus. And then, of course, we've got the Switch Squad. And every single day, we're giving away $200, $100 in rewards points to our customer, and then $100 in cash paid out the following week to our brand partner who's helping a new person just try our product. So we're talking about switching your coffee, switching your lemonade, switching your iced tea, switching your probiotics, switching your skincare, switching your collagen. So many products that we have, all happy, all fun, all simple. And here are some people, brand new customers just joined in the last week. and they got $100 in rewards points loaded up, free product. Kristen, Elizabeth, Lori, Linda, Tori, and Courtney. Let's congratulate them all. Let's welcome them all into the family. Those are new customers that are at $100 in rewards points. And then importantly, here are the people that made it happen, the people that helped to introduce those new customers, whether they used the Switch Squad social post that we've made available, whether they created their own social post, whether they texted, doesn't matter how they reached out. They're helping somebody switch their coffee, switch their lemonade, switch their probiotics, switch some product and make it a little happier. And thanks to Brittany and Emma, Jamie, Carrie, Kelsey, and John, congratulations to all of you. $100 in cash coming your way next week. So congratulations there. So one of the things that's really starting to cook up and been spending a good bit of time with our top leaders is the Hco Olympics. And so as you go bronze, as you go silver, as you go gold, we've got additional recognition, additional training, and then ultimately customized events. So if you hit the rank of gold this month, then we're going to have the option, the opportunity for you to have one of our Hco Olympic trainers come out to your location and do a business opportunity presentation, do a customized training. And we've got a great little form that you fill out to say, what it is you're looking for. We connect you with your coach, and then you're going to have a customized live event. We're doing Zoom events. So if you get to the rank of silver this month, we'll hook you up with a coach. They'll do a 1-hour training session for you or for your team. And then bronze, if you hit the rank of bronze, you get an invitation to our Facebook group. It's the Hco Olympics Facebook group. So this is all building toward convention, kind of starting to create some energy, and we sent out the invitations to people who hit silver in the last month or two, people who hit gold last month. So we're just starting to build our community of Hco Olympians, and special thanks to our trainers who are going to do such a great job. All volunteer. It's really an excellent servant leader community that we've got. We've created a fantastic business opportunity presentation. I'm really excited to share through our Olympic coaches to those live gold events, and ultimately will come out to the entire field. So excited about what we got going on, and also excited about what we got going on tomorrow night. So I'm going to be joining Candy McAfee. She is a Black Diamond. She's based in Washington, but she's actually in Salt Lake City. So she's doing a leadership retreat. She rented a beautiful house in Salt Lake City. She's got about 20 of her folks coming out, and they're doing a leadership training starting tomorrow all through the weekend. And Thursday night, we're going to grab Candy and a couple of her top leaders, and they're going to share their stories, and it's going to be fun. So I really recommend that you invite guests and make sure that you've got people on tomorrow night. It's at 7 o'clock, same time, Central Time, on the happycozoom.com. So I want to introduce our special guest here, but let me see if he is in the waiting room, because I'm not sure that I see him. So I hope that he's able to join us here. So I don't know. So special guest, if you are in the chat and for some reason not there he is. Awesome. Cool. We must have been listening in. So I'm really excited to introduce our second convention speaker that is going to be a keynote. And I think you've heard that, most network marketing companies have one keynote convention speaker. We've got 4, and these speakers are really committed to leading into convention, coming out of convention, doing some amazing things for us. And so Coach Brian Fryer has got a great story. I mean, he struggled in network marketing for 4 years, really didn't make any money, and then turned to online marketing and social media and then his business took off. And so it's a great story of, being persistent, being consistent, and then finding that one thing that changes your business model. And he quickly became the number 4 income earner in that company, and he impacted thousands and thousands of lives, and then used that as a springboard so that over the last 6 years, he's been running masterminds, doing personal coaching, doing live speaking engagements, and he's helped tens of thousands of people, tens of thousands of network marketers grow their business on social media the right way. And I think that's an important piece of it. And you'll hear from Coach Fryer in just a second about doing things the right way. But he was recognized as one of the top 20 social media influencers in our industry. He's a true social media crusher. And he's going to be at our convention for 2 hours. But tonight we're going to give you a little sneak preview, give you 15, 20 minutes. So I want to welcome, and I got to tell you, he had me nervous there. I wasn't sure if he was going to be joining right at the right time, Coach Brian Fryer. So Brian, I really appreciate you being on. I appreciate the commitment you've got to our team and our convention. And you got cheers and celebration and hearts and all kinds of stuff. So people know who you are. Some people may not. So feel free to add on to my introduction. And then, let's do a little social media training, give them a sneak preview of what's going on. So all yours.
David, what's up, my man? Hco fam, what's up? Good to see you guys. Coach Fryer is here in the house. David, I got to just first of all say thanks so much, my man, for the kind introduction. Once you mentioned it, I saw the chat go absolutely bananas. I got to say just a big shout out, massive, massive love to all you Hco folks. Lots of you guys have been tuned into a lot of my stuff for a long time. And David, I just have to say on behalf of you and Taylor and the entire Hco company, I am absolutely honored and grateful to be a part of the upcoming event. And so I'm fired up. I'm excited. I know this is, we've got limited time tonight. I'm going to move quickly. I'm going to move swiftly. And then I think I'll kick it back to David in about 15, 20 minutes or so and see what he would like to do next. And hopefully tonight, just kind of give you guys a little sneak peek as to what you're in for the upcoming event. I won't share exactly what I'm going to be teaching at the event, but I tell you what, it's going to knock your socks off. I think you guys will be excited. So real quick, for those that don't know me, David shared a little bit about my story. Love to take just maybe 60 seconds or so here and share that real quick for you guys. Most of you know, maybe most of you don't. So let's start from the top. I was born and raised in Southern California. I had a lifelong dream of playing professional baseball. Back in 2004, I was fortunate enough to get drafted by the San Diego Padres, played 8 years of professional baseball. And I always say 2 really cool things happened during those 8 years. Number one, I met my now wife, Danny, my beautiful wife, Danny. We've got 4 amazing kiddos, 3 girls and a boy, and just absolutely blessed in that regard. The second cool thing was actually kind of unfortunate. During the off season, was lifting weights, suffered a back injury, spent thousands and thousands of dollars on chiropractors, massage, acupuncture, you name it. I tried it. Long story short, family friend came over to our house one night and said, hey, there's this teacher at my school who has like this miracle product stuff. You should try it out. Long story short, this was my introduction to the amazing network marketing profession. Took that product, really helped me out, found out there was a business opportunity attached to it, and we absolutely ran. But here's my network marketing story. The first 4 years in that first company that we were with, we made $0 in profit. Sure, we made a few bucks, enough to pay for our product, buy some swag, go to the events, right? But when it comes to profit, we didn't make any. People said we were crazy for staying with it. People said we were absolutely ridiculous. We're not even making money. You're not even in business. Well, I consider that my 4 years of education. I knew this. Network marketing worked. I just had to figure out how to work it, right? Can anybody relate to this? You've been at it for a few months, several months, maybe a year or 2 or more, like Coach Fryer, still trying to figure and find your way. Listen, what one person can do, so can another. Fast forward the tape. Unfortunately, after 4 years, that company went away, and I was introduced to this really cool thing called the Facebook. Maybe raise your guys' hand. Anybody heard of the Facebook? Anybody? right? I'm sitting there like, man, if I ran off all my family members and friends in person, right? Maybe I could go over to this social media thing and meet some new people. Anybody relate to this? I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. Long story short, dove into some training, hired some coaches, bought some programs, learned attraction marketing, and the rest is history. Stumbled across another company, joined that company within the first 6 months. My wife and I were the number 4 income earners, as David shared. We personally enrolled in that company over 700 people in 2.5 years, 100% on social media. Unfortunately, after 3 years, that company went away. And this is when I made the decision to transition into coaching. And so I know many of you know Coach Fryer is generic, not affiliated with any company. I'm here to serve you and the entire profession to the best of my ability, sharing exactly what we did on social media. And now, as David referred, have helped tens of thousands of others do the same on social. All I can say is this, Hco, I'm fired up and excited to be welcomed with open arms to the Hco event. I can't wait to see each and every one of you there. I just got a quick question for you. Are we going to take a selfie together? If so, just say yes in the comments. I gotta see how much love we got. Let's dive into some social media stuff real quick. But I want to share one other thing, David. This is kind of random. You didn't know I was going to share this, but I always like to have fun. I love giving away stuff, and I know so many of the folks, so many of the brand partners in the field, and they're just so awesome. I actually want to do my best to help elevate your guys' game, and so I actually have this course, David. It's a 12-day stories challenge. You can use it on Instagram. You can use it on Facebook. And I want to gift a handful of you this stories challenge for free. And so here's what you got to do, okay? At some point during the next 10, 15 minutes, take a snapshot, take a picture, take a little video clip. Go make a post in your stories about how excited about your upcoming event you are, and make sure to tag me, okay? Tag me, Coach_Fryer on Instagram, or just Coach Fryer on Facebook. And we are going to, I'm going to choose a handful of you and gift you that. All right. Now let's transition. Let's dig into some training. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say on a scale of 1 to 10? How excited are you? 1, not excited. 10, super excited. Let's talk social media. Tonight, I want to share just a snippet, a sneak peek of what I teach. I'm a big believer of social media. I don't believe it should replace getting together offline. I want to make that very, very clear. Social media should be an amplifier to what you can potentially do in terms of getting in front of more people. But if I was to share with you today in the next 10, 12, 13 minutes on what are maybe 3 things you should be focusing on daily, here's what I would suggest. So for those taking notes, get ready to write like your pen's on fire. Let's dig in. Number 1. Okay, what should your first focus be when it comes to social media? This might sound simple. It might sound redundant. Okay, this might sound like so simple, but it's your mindset towards social media. Okay, here's what I've taught for many, many years. Okay, when it comes to social media or building this business in general, here's one thing you need to understand. You're not in the products business. Okay. I know you guys got in some incredible products. You're not in the products business. Heck, I venture to say you're not even in the network marketing business. And now some of you are like, whoa, wait, Coach, what are you talking about? Well, this is network marketing. What do you mean, Coach? Here's what we all have to understand. At the end of the day, we have to understand we are in the people business. And here's what we have to understand, whether you're building on social media or not, without people, you don't have a business. You don't have any customers. You don't have any brand partners. It doesn't matter. We're in the people business. So approaching social media in this way, not just to go to social media to sell, not to go to social media just to try to grow your team, but to go to social media to understand that, Facebook alone, there's 2 billion people. Instagram, 1.5 billion people. TikTok just crossed 1 billion people. I mean, this is the business you're in. It's about people. It's about relationships. It's about networking, all these things, okay? Next thought I want to share around mindset is that you have to keep an open mind to continue learning. Those who keep learning will keep growing. There's this quote, I can't recall who said this, but it says your best lesson was your last mistake. How many of you guys would say that you've messed up at some point on social media, right? You're like, oh, that was dumb. Oh, I shouldn't have posted that. Oh, I shouldn't have done a video on that, right? Everybody says me in the comments, right? Okay. It's all good. Your best lesson was your last mistake. Don't be afraid to make mistakes on social media. Guess who continues to make mistakes every single day? I do. But tomorrow is a new day, right? We hit the refresh button, the reset, and we keep going. A couple other points when it comes to mindset and your mindset, towards social media, okay, is there is only one constant when it comes to technology. Anybody want to guess what it is? There's only one constant, and that is change, okay? Social media technology is going to continue to evolve. It's going to continue to change. You have to have the correct mindset that when things change, when things, when an app gets updated, when things don't quite work like they used to, not to be surprised. Well, Coach Fryer, you used to do videos and you used to get 5, 10, 25, 50,000 views per video, but now you only get like 200 to 500. What's the dealio? That's technology. Did I get upset, pissed off, and stop doing live videos? Absolutely not, right? We just adapt. We expect change. So I want to challenge each and every one of you. If you're in, just say in the comment section. If you're in, to start having the mindset towards social media that things are going to constantly change. Not letting that deter you or using that as an excuse as to why you can't be successful in this business, in this company, using social media, okay? One more quick thought around mindset. This word gets thrown around probably the most in all of our profession, and the word is consistency, right? Okay, but here's what you need to understand. Consistency online is the secret that every single one of you are in search of. It's that secret that everybody is seeking. I need the secrets, coach. I need all the secrets. Well, the secret is consistency. It is, because every day we're consistent, we're learning and we are growing, okay? Here's the good news for you. Most people in our profession are not willing to be consistent. You know what this equals for you? Massive, massive, massive opportunity. Are you kidding me? With Dave, with Taylor, with some of the incredible leadership and corporate staff you guys have, the leaders in the field, are you kidding me? You guys are primed in position. The second wave, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Let's put our seatbelts on. Let's start approaching social media in a completely different manner, right? And take this thing to the stratosphere. If you're with me, say, I'm all in. Come on now. Come on, Hco. Let's go. So that's the first thing, okay? The first of three things is your mindset towards social media, okay? If you start approaching social media this way every single day, okay, your business can move along a lot quicker, okay? Second thing you should be focusing on every single day is content. Content. I'm just curious. Drop a comment down below. Who here struggles with content? Not too sure what to post, how to post, why to post, who you're posting for, who, all the things. Just say me in the comments if that's you, right? Okay. This, guys, it's 2022. Struggling with content should no longer be an issue unless you allow it. So I want to give you a few thoughts here. Then I'm going to give you a couple of simple strategies here in just a second, okay? Throwing mud on your Facebook or Instagram walls nowadays is just unacceptable. That is not a plan. That's just throwing mud on a wall, hoping it sticks, hoping to get lucky, hoping to get a customer, hopefully attract a new brand partner. That's not business. Business isn't about luck. It's about skill. Creating content is a skill, okay? All of us, myself included, were not very good, or we can say it, terrible at first, okay? But the more we do it, the better we get, okay? We want to curate content that's going to attract more of your ideal folks. Remember this when it comes to content, okay? It's the fastest way to grow your audience, and it's the fastest way to build trust with new people. No trust, no sales, no customers or brand partners, okay? I want to give you a simple, quick thought, quick exercise. Are we doing okay on time, Dave? If I got like 3-4 minutes, we good? Cool. Cool. So I'm going to breeze through this. He says, just keep going. Everybody in Hco says, Coach, just stay for like an hour or two. Dave won't mind. I promise. It's all good. Let's keep going. So how many of you are familiar with my 5-pillar exercise? Just put the number 5 in the comment section if you are familiar with that, okay? Say no in the comments if you're not familiar. You're like, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about, coach. What the heck is the 5? Okay, so real quick, I got to do this in like 60 seconds so I can get to the last part of the training, okay? My 5-pillar exercise is 3 steps. You can do this right after the Zoom. Step number 1, I want you to get out a blank piece of paper and I want you to brain dump, okay, 25 to 30 words or small phrases that tell me all about you, your hobbies, your interests, your values, what you like to do for fun, all that cool stuff, okay? Step number 2, I want you to then circle what you feel are the top 5 on that list. The 5 things that just absolutely jump off the page and you're like, holy smokes, Coach Fryer, that encompasses, embodies me to a T. Last but not least, step number 3, take those 5 things that you circled and now list them in order of importance, okay? Easy enough? That's the first part of this, of creating content, right? Is understanding what your 5 pillars are. The second part to this now is this is a simple content roadmap that all of you can start implementing literally tomorrow, okay? So here's how this works. Tomorrow, you're going to make a post or create a piece of content about pillar number 1. It is Wednesday, I believe, so that would be Thursday, right? So Thursday, create a piece of content about pillar 1. Friday, create a piece of content about pillar 2. Saturday, pillar 3, Sunday, pillar 4, Monday, pillar 5, Tuesday, back to pillar 1. And I'm talking about public posts here on your wall on Facebook or Instagram, whatever that looks like for you, okay? That's a simple roadmap plan to create content. Moving right along, I just got about a couple minutes left here. I want to finish up, kick this back to Dave, and I think we maybe do a little question and answer. Maybe we'll have some fun here, okay? The third and final thing I would focus on, if I was you, you want to take your business to the next level for the next 3, 6, 12 months using social media, you have to focus on, number 3, conversations, okay? Remember what business you're in. What business are you in? Quick pop quiz. What business are we in? Are we in the coffee business? Are we in the products business? Are we in the network marketing business? No. We're in the people business. And if you're not talking to people, remember, we don't have a business, okay? If we're not talking to new people every single day, our business is not growing, okay? I have 2 components to conversations that I want to share with you right now. You can literally start implementing tonight. First is what I call reach outs, okay? A reach out is the very first conversation, okay, with a new or existing friend or follower. Here's what we teach a lot of our folks. Reach out to 5 new people every single day and initiate a conversation. Please, 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 no mention of your product or business. This is simply to connect with another human. Let's do the math real quick, shall we? You do this 5 people a day for the next 7 days. What's that number? 35? I'm not the best at math. What is that for the next 2 weeks? 70 new people you would have a conversation with. What about for the next 30 days? 140 people. Think about it. What's 140 times 12? A lot. Think about all the new connections you could have. And this is the coolest part, is you can control this. I suggest starting with 5. Ultimately, I'd like to get you to 10. So reach outs. Can you do this every single day? Absolutely. Okay. 2 to 3 minutes, connect, get to know them real quick, be in a hurry, off you go. Okay. The second thing you should focus on when it comes to conversations is what I call exposures. A mentor of mine who's made over $100 million in this profession taught me many, many years ago that if you're serious about building your network marketing business, you will not lay your head on that pillow at night until you expose 2 new people to your product or business every single day. The numbers tell us that for every 7 people you introduce to your products, or every 7 people you introduce to this opportunity, 1 is going to enroll. Simple enough. I don't know about you, but I'd be going for at least 2 per day. That would be my personal goal. Okay, pretty powerful. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I know this was kind of rapid fire. 1, not helpful. 10, super helpful. Love your guys' feedback over in the chat. Yes, yes, yes. Look at all these 10s coming in. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do want to say something real quick about the upcoming event, David, and then I'm going to kick it back to you, man, and I will probably elaborate more on that. But I'm just curious, say me in the comments if you've already grabbed your ticket for the upcoming event. I'm so excited to be a part of it. I'm honored and I can't wait to take selfies with all of you. All right. One more thing I want to share that a mentor taught me early on. Okay. He taught me this. Write this down in your notes or even in the chat. The biggest promoters win. This business is about promotion. The biggest promoters win. My challenge for you is how many butts in seats are you going to have from your team? He shared this formula with me. Again, this is like no guarantees, quick disclaimer, but he shared this formula with me. He said, for every person on your team that you have in a seat at your corporate functions, you can roughly predict about $1,000 a month increase in your business. Knowing that, I would pack this thing out. David, I'm going to kick it back to you, my man. This was rapid fire. I hope this was helpful.
Tons of great stuff. I mean, the way you explain things is so self-explanatory. I don't have a ton of questions, but I've got a couple that, I think can be helpful. So one thing that you mentioned about mindset and continuous learning was the change in social media in general. So, what are some things that you're seeing that are working better now or working not as good now? Just kind of which way is the wind blowing? And is there anything that's kind of top of mind? You'd mentioned videos, live videos, whatever, something that's kind of trending up or something that's kind of trending down that you're seeing that you think is helpful?
Yeah, great question. Great question. I'm looking at all your guys' comments over here, and that's why I'm smiling. And you guys are talking about more reels. Yes. So I'll be going in depth on this at the event. I don't want to give too much away, but I will say this. There are, how can I say this without giving away all the stuff I'm going to share? If I was you, okay, I strongly believe that that reels are absolutely top of list. I also feel that Facebook groups are the most underutilized strategy in all of social media for network marketers. And I'm going to teach you guys at the event my secret. I probably need to trademark it by now. Maybe that's something I'll do before I come. But this strategy about Facebook groups, it's going to blow your guys' ever-loving minds. Only those at the event will be able to access this. It's going to be crazy, crazy good. But I want to talk about live videos for a second and use this as an example. As I was sharing, how many of you guys have noticed a dip in live Facebook views? Or even Instagram live views? No matter where you're doing live video, like I shared earlier, David, I used to get 5, 15, 25, 50,000 views per live video that I did. And I was going live 2, 3, 4 times a week. I still go live 2 to 3 times a week now, but the modality has changed. And so here's what I want you guys to understand. Live video used to be the simplest and fastest way to grow your audience and grow your network, okay? What I feel live video should still be leveraged for now today, even though the views aren't quite there and the reach isn't quite there, it's still an incredible opportunity for you to show up and nurture your existing friends and followers. So you want to talk about, we're in the business of building trust. If I'm each and every one of you, I'm still doing, you can go look at Coach Fryer's wall. I still do 2 to 3 live videos per week. So important.
Cool. Great. So, if you imagine the social media concept as kind of a funnel with your content, kind of out there, and then you have these reach outs and then you have these exposures. Out of any of those things, content, reach outs, exposures, give us 2-3 minutes on a key concept that maybe was eye-opening for you as you were learning about social media, something that you were making mistakes on, or that you realized, there's a simple little thing that might seem like common sense now, but didn't seem like common sense before you knew it.
Yeah, such a great question. I'll tell you what, I'm curious if any of you can relate from this, I don't want to call it a disease, but something that's not so good, working not to your advantage. And I'm talking about word vomiting. Anybody guilty of word vomiting all over your prospects, whether it be via post or in conversation? Listen, I get it. One of the biggest lessons I had to learn was how to harness my excitement and refrain from word vomiting. Just say guilty if that's you in the comments. Come on now, look at all these people saying, oh my gosh, That's me. Exactly. Just say guilty right now. If you're not saying guilty, you're lying to me, right? Because even Coach Fryer fell victim of this, okay? Is I had to learn. Yes, I was beyond excited and jacked up about my products and the opportunity and the corporate and the leadership and everything that you know, you guys now have, which is so incredible. But when it comes to talking to prospects, we have to learn how to harness that excitement. Here's what I want to say about this. If you're struggling to recruit or get people to the point of conversation to share your products or business, the common denominator is typically that you're talking too much, okay? Write this down in your notes. The person asking the questions is in control of the conversation. This was the big light bulb moment I had, David. You guys, I mentioned that I struggled for the first 4 or 5, 6 years in network marketing. What I didn't share is I signed up a total of 50 people in my first 6 years. Write that in the comments, 50. 50 people I enrolled in 6 years. To then all of a sudden, the light bulb clicked on, and this is exactly what happened. I stopped word vomiting and I started just asking questions. And then I signed up 700 people in the next 2.5 years, right? So if there's one massive tip that I can share with you right now in talking about this funnel is once you get these folks into conversation, ask them questions. Dig further into their pains, their problems, their discomforts, their challenges, their obstacles. Allow them to do the talking, because now this is going to invoke an emotion out of them. And when it comes to purchasing stuff, we're all human. We make purchasing or buying decisions based off of what? Emotion. Hopefully that's helpful.
Awesome. Great. No, that's a great tip. So last thing then, going back to convention, I know you don't want to give away exactly what you're going to be covering or what you're going to be doing, but anything you want to share about what those few hours are going to be like or why it's so important to be at convention, and we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, number one, the biggest promoters win, right? How many of you want to take your team size, your paycheck, your level of impact to the next level? Yes, yes, yes. We all know what happens after events. The people who are at that event, their businesses are going to explode the following 90 days. The question really is now, how many people from your team are you going to bring? That is my challenge for you, okay? Now, as far as the event goes, many of you who follow me, I know there's lots here who this is your first time ever hearing Coach Fryer. I'll share this bit of insight with you. Coach Fryer is a tactical trainer, a tactical speaker, meaning this is that I typically don't get into a whole lot of storytelling and stuff like that when I'm up there, speaking and delivering to you guys. I'm about simple, implementable, tactical strategies, right? Okay. Almost kind of like workshop style. So the things that I'm going to share, these are things you're going to be able to go implement right away. I'm going to keep them super simple. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to share with you at convention some of the best growth metrics in all of social media that literally 95% of the network marketing profession is not doing. You're going to know exactly what to do. I'm then going to teach you how to take all these new friends and followers and how to nurture them correctly so that you can earn trust 10 times faster. What happens when we earn trust faster? More opportunities to share your products or business with them. So hopefully that kind of gives you just a little sneak peek as to what's coming, but you'll be able to literally walk out of that convention and implement right away exactly what I'm teaching, because it's going to be super simple.
Well, I love that style. And so you asked people to react to a couple things in the chat, and there was a lot of reactions and stuff. I'm going to ask you to react to something. We have 4 keynote speakers, you and 3 others, and the ticket price for convention is $129. What is your reaction to that?
You're kidding, right?
No.
If everyone knew, okay, I can't lead on too much, but how do I put this? That is highway robbery. That's highway robbery. If you don't have a ticket for this event, seriously, right? Okay, I won't get into pricing and all that stuff, but if you saw my coaching prices as well as these other incredible speakers' coaching prices, you're probably falling off your chair as far as what Hco is doing for you guys. This is a no-brainer. listen, if you're someone who's watching this right now, you haven't grabbed your ticket, you're sitting there on the fence, just grab your ticket, because that's going to force you between now and then to go get your butt into action, make more money, help more people, right? Make a bigger impact. And you just watch what happens after you leave that event. I'm telling you, cancel all your other plans. You have to be at that event. Can't wait to see you.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to meeting you face to face. Thanks so much for doing such a great coaching, very practical coaching here tonight, a sneak preview of what we're going to get. So great job. Lots of fun. Tonight's What's Up Weekly newsletter will have the links. If you don't have your tickets, if you don't have your hotel rooms, all that's good to go. And yeah, we're excited and appreciate you. And thanks for investing your time here tonight. And thanks to Taylor for pulling this together. I know, you talk about relationships, it's Taylor's relationship with you and some of these other trainers that have brought this kind of mastermind of 4 keynote speakers. And thanks to JT for making the investment in convention to have such a low price on such a great lineup. So good stuff all around. Coach Fryer, thanks so much. Appreciate you. And everybody, have a great night. Hey, tomorrow night, Business Opportunity Zoom, Candy McAfee and I will be rocking this same bridge. So thanks, everybody.
Take care. Thanks for having me. See you at convention.
All right. Thanks, Brian. Bye now.